Are you setting goals that are within your control? I'm learning to thrive in the gig economy. Would you like to learn too? This week I was listening to a podcast by an editor and a literary agent, and they were talking about goals regarding getting your novel published. And I was listening to it, and one of them said something that was really insightful, and it's something I've heard before, but I haven't paid as much attention to it as I should. She said, you have to pick goals that are within your control. You can't control whether your novel gets published. That's up to a publisher. What you can control is how many query letters you send out. Or if you haven't finished your novel, you can control how many days a week you write, or how many hours per day you write. But you can't control whether your novel gets published. So that shouldn't be your goal. That is actually the result of what your goals should be. And I thought that was a really insightful idea. And it's something that sometimes I kind of lose track of. You know, do you understand? I mean, is that something that you've had issues with, how to set goals? If so, hit the like and share button. I'm curious to see how many people have had this issue. Because sometimes I set goals that are really not within my control. For instance, I had a goal last year of achieving the same amount of money as I did the year earlier. But, you know, that's not really something I should have had a goal for, because I had no control over how much money I was going to make. What would have been a better goal last year was to say, I'm going to talk to X number of prospects per year for this year. Or I'm going to make sure that I touch base with every one of my clients once a month to see if they need more work. Those would have been goals within my control. But saying, oh, I'm going to make this much money this year, that's not really something I can control when you think about it, you know? So you have to be careful on how you set your goals. And, you know, there's a guy named Scott Adams who, writes the Dilbert cartoons, but he also has published a number of books about management and things like that. And he says something similar. He says that you should focus on processes, not results. That if you put together a good process, the results take care of themselves. And you can concentrate on the process. That's within your control. You can't concentrate on the results. And I guess that's sort of the same thing. You know? So what I would suggest you do this year, it's still early, look at the goals you've set for yourself. And say, are these within my control? And if they're not in your control, change them. Change them to something that is within your control. You might not be able to achieve a goal of picking up 5 new clients, for instance. But you can set a goal of contacting a certain number of prospects every month. That's the difference. Because you can control how many prospects you call. You can't control how many clients you get. I think that's going to really help me develop my career even further as a freelancer. And I hope this helps you as well. If so, please comment down below on how you handle your goal setting. And please like and share the video. Talk to you next week.